Hey guys, so I've been thinking a lot about what it would be like to be your age these days, because every time that I turn on the TV or social media, all I see is negativity. I see things about like the number of people that have died. I see things about like how ugly humans can be to one another. And it breaks my heart. And then you have me, your teacher, who keeps making these videos that's like, oh, it's fine if you're not okay. It's gonna be okay. And yes, it may be encouraging, but you may be sitting at home going, well, how, Miss Bailey? Like, how? You don't know how my life is. You don't know what I'm really going through. You don't know about all the negative things that I feel. So I've been thinking about some tangible ways to help you feel better during this time. And surprisingly, the things that I have identified are the same things that we have talked about that good leaders do. You know why? Because people who overcome obstacles are people that we follow. So these tangible things I'm giving you that you can do are things that also make you a good leader. The first thing that you can do to help yourself get through this time period is to count your blessings. It's to really focus on the good things that you have in your life, the things that make you happy, reminding yourself on a daily basis that there are good things that happen. The second thing that you can do, I wrote them down this time, the second thing that you can do is to show gratitude. It's to identify gratitude and show gratitude. Because when we appreciate the things that we have, it helps us to get out of that sadness that we're feeling. So the third thing you can do is to do something for somebody else. So consider, how can I make somebody else's day better? Can I email someone with a positive message? Can I send someone a Facebook message? Can I just give somebody a thumbs up on something that they posted and tell them that they look pretty? Can I do something positive for somebody else? Because ironically, when you do something for somebody else, it benefits you because it makes you feel a little better. That's crazy to me. Isn't that awesome? The fourth thing that you can do is change your routine in some way. So perhaps right now you haven't been getting the same amount of sleep. Or maybe you've been sitting a lot when you used to be up and walking around and doing things. So something easy that you could do, you could go to sleep a little earlier or wake up at a different time or take a walk at some point during the day. Just change the routine. Might help you get out of a little bit of a funk. And then the fifth thing you can do is to reach out. I was just in a Zoom meeting with a group of students who were talking about how important it is to connect with other students. They want to connect with you. Your teachers want to connect with you. They miss you. Reach out. I promise you. Everybody else has the same feelings that you do, but you don't know that if you don't reach out to them and talk to them. Do it. Send an email. Say, hey, how are you? And they'll reply, hey, how are you? And then you reply, you know, I've had better days. And I bet you that they'll say, me too. And then before you know it, you're having a conversation and you're connecting with someone and you don't feel so alone anymore. The next thing that you can do is consider your faith. Consider that belief system that you have and rely on that to help pull you through when you consider yourself in a greater universe. And parents, this may be a hard time for you too right now because teenagers can be difficult. I've been teaching for 13 years. I've seen it. And I was difficult. But teens can be difficult. And maybe you're listening to my video right now and you're like, oh my gosh, my kid is like miserable. Their attitude is miserable. I don't even want to sit with them at dinner. I don't even want to look at them anymore. They've been in the house so long. They're just in a horrible attitude. Here's what you do. This is what I do as a teacher. So one time I walk in the bathroom and a kid is crying. So I say to the kid, hey, what's going on? Does she want to talk to me? Nah, she doesn't want to talk to me. So I sit down on the bathroom floor. I sit there in silence. I sit there. And wouldn't you know, after I sat there for a little while, she started talking to me. She started pouring her heart out. And I was able to be there for her. So there's two things you got to do. You got to enter their circle. And then you have to wait for them to invite you into the conversation. So don't go in there talking because then they start, oh, that's a lecture. They don't want to be part of that. Go in there and just be there. Just sit down and listen and wait. The second thing you have to do, don't trivialize what they tell you. Because what they want is somebody to listen to them. And what they're afraid of is that they're going to get a lecture, or they're going to be told they're wrong, or they're going to be corrected in some way. So whatever they tell you, just listen. Just listen and say things like, I hear what you're saying. How did that make you feel? And just let them talk to you. I promise these kind of patterns will grow. They will grow your relationship, and you'll be better able to support your child through this time. Students, I love you. I'm proud of you. Just remember, your teachers, we're all here for you. Reach out to us. Let us be there for you. Please, reach out to your fellow students. You're not alone. You're not alone. And this is a season. And the good thing about seasons, they change. I'm proud of you.